Here we have principle 3. Rational people think at the margin. Rational people think at the margin. So here we have, what do you mean by rational people? Rational people who think in a systematic way, with a purpose, with a goal. So systematic, it means in an organized way. They use logic when they make their decisions. Remember, we are still in the first 3 principles is under the umbrella or under the pillar, how people make decisions in their life. So here, rational people, they think with a logic. In a logic, they have logic thinking or systematic thinking, also with a goal, with a purpose. So they can do the best they can to achieve their objectives in their life. So they make decisions by evaluating the cost and benefits of marginal changes. These marginal changes, so you can also call it or name it incremental adjustments. Like if you make some adjustment based on the cost and benefits to your plan, to existing plan, maybe you can have better benefits. I'll give you some examples here so you can understand this concept. For example, when students consider whether to go to university for an additional year, they compare the fees and foregone wages to the extra income they could earn with the extra year of education. So here, for example, now you are studying diploma degree with Box Hill College, for example, and later on you decide to have a bachelor degree in another university. So here you try to make a decision whether to spend, for example, spend money for extra 2 years and get a bachelor degree in another university, or you think about you received a job opportunity from one firm and they will pay you, for example, 500 KD per month. So here you try to make this decision. Should I, for example, continue my education for extra 2 years, or should I work for this firm that they will pay me 500 KD? This is a critical decision you make in your life. And now, how can you do it? You need to compare between the costs and the profits that you are going to have. So, for example, if you after you graduate and have your bachelor degree, maybe your salary will be better. Maybe you will have a better salary, such as 800 KD, for example. So in this way, you need to compare between the cost and the benefits. When managers, another example, when managers consider whether to increase output, they compare the cost of the extra labor and materials to the additional expected revenue. So here, if you are a manager in a factory, you need to increase the productivity. You need to have more goods, which is output. You need to consider the cost of extra labor, because if you want more goods, more output, which means that you need more labor to produce, and you need more materials to the additional expected revenue. So if you have, for example, a farm and you need to, for example, increase the productivity of your farm, maybe you need more labor. And maybe you need more resources, more materials, such as tractors, or maybe you need more, machines to have more productivity for your farm. You need here to compare between the cost and the revenue that you will gain from increasing the labor and increasing the material. So this is another example of how you need to make a decision. So here, rational people think at the margin, which means they compare between the cost and the benefits or the profits. If they decide to, for example, expand their business, or they decide to have a better product.